This has absolutely nothing to do with my video, but has anyone seen my duck? Really cool. Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So as you've probably seen from the thumbnail, I'm going to show you how to make a fairy door. Now I think I've done maybe 2 fairy doors, maybe 3. I absolutely love making them. They're so easy, you can do whatever you like. You don't actually have to make anything perfect, not that you do with polymer clay anyway, but it's just so fun. You can get really dirty with chalks and mica powders and glitters and all sorts of stuff, and you can just make it up as you go along, which is exactly what I did with this one. So without further ado, here we go.
Don't stop breathing. Don't stop breathing. Don't stop. Don't stop breathing. 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 Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop breathing. You're not holding me back, I know. You're not holding me back,
Thanks for watching the tutorial. So this is the show and tell part. Now the reason why I do a show and tell part is because I cannot talk through a tutorial. I find it really awkward and difficult, and the most important reason is I never know what I'm doing. So I sit down with some clay, have a little bit of an idea, and then I just get on with it and film. So there's no good doing narration or whatever you call it for something you don't know what you're going to make. But anyway, that's why I do a show and tell part, because then you get a chance to see what I've made, what I liked, what I didn't like, and we kind of, I don't know, make it better between us, so I can say, well, don't do it like I did it, do it a different way. But anyway, you're here to see the finished bit. So I've got it here, and I like it. I do like it. So first and foremost, I'm just going to go across so you get a really good look at all the detail, going all the way down and to the bottom there and up again. This is actually looking really good on camera. It's strange because yes, it really does look like this, but it brings out all the colour and all the stones, and it just, I don't know, looks really cool. So let me talk about the top part. So the stones. you're not going to see me for a bit, but you'll hear me. These are made with lots of different weird shapes of obviously polymer clay and then coloured with chalks. Now the reason why I do that is because you can use all sorts of stuff. You can use scrap. It doesn't have to be a certain shape, size, and this is what I was saying. With something like this, you can make it up as you go along. You don't actually have to be perfect with this. Quite often, the more unperfect, if that's even the right word, is better. So yeah, all of these are different shapes. I sort of cut them up and then I made them sort of rounded and then coloured them in different colours. Now, I've never used an orange looking piece of clay for a stone, and I thought, oh, what a great idea. And I saw some pictures on Pinterest. I put a few together in my head and I thought, yeah, I'm going to do that. So yeah, and they just look really cool. And I really enjoy doing stuff like this because there's always something different that you can do. So let's talk about the hinges. So these are just brown polymer clay and then with mica powder, and the same for the lock there. I've done a different handle on this one. Normally I do them with sort of like a rounded handle. I actually really like this one. And you will have noticed in part of the tutorial that I held it up with foil. Now the reason why I've done that is so that it would bake in the right sort of shape. And of course when it came out of the oven it fell off, so I just stuck some glue on it. And you can't see where it is. And it does stick out in the right place. And it's quite cool. So let's go down to the detailing now. So the flowers, they are literally mica powder, that is it. And normally I make little dots or something out of polymer clay, and I thought, no, let's do something different. So instead of doing anything complicated, you just get some mica powder on a brush, make it quite dense. You have a fair amount, but on a small brush, and then just dab it on, pat it on, and don't smudge it. So it almost goes on quite heavy. And then, yeah, you end up with these tiny, tiny little, what look like flowers. And I thought, oh, what a great idea that was. And then, of course, all of the green bits here, they're all just chopped up pieces of clay and then clumped together. Really, really simple. Don't think about it. Just chop it up, make it all different sizes and shapes, and then stick them on where you want to. I just love how effective it is in the simplicity of it. And yeah, it just kind of, I don't know, I quite like it. I also wanted to make the door a weird shape as well, so I made it in a kind of a curved shape. I've seen some in all different shapes and sizes, and I wanted to do something a bit different. Now, I'm going to make this into a fridge magnet. As you can tell, it is quite big, but you're going to put some heavy duty magnets on them and they will be just fine on your fridge or any magnet board or anything like that you've got. And then you've got yourself a fancy fairy door. So just lastly at the bottom here, these are rocks. Now I did the similar sort of thing with the stones here. I just literally smoothed them all out. So with these ones, they are quite smooth. And then of course I used my favourite soft chalks because they are just brilliant. They bring things to life. You don't have to worry too much about you know, your colours. If you say, for example, you didn't want this door this colour, you could then use soft chalks to make it red if you wanted to. It is so good like that. So I do recommend them. I am going to show you these in just a moment, but I'm just going to give you another all the way look down because I am absolutely fascinated with this. So the soft chalks that I use is this brand. I do have them linked in the description. They are absolutely brilliant. I do recommend these ones. And on the back there, it's got all of the colours, and it's just, they're fantastic. A little goes a long way. So that's really, really good. And also I have my A-NRZO, as I always say. This is a mica powder that I use. Again, not sponsored by either. I wish I was. But these are absolutely brilliant because they are highly pigmented and they are just absolutely brilliant. You don't need a lot and it goes on really well, and it can actually change the colour of the polymer clay. It's absolutely brilliant like that. But yeah, so for the ending, here we go. This is how you create a fancy fairy door out of polymer clay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. What am I going to see first? I have there. Hi there. Hi, this is the wrong bit. Thanks for there. Itchy nose. I've always got an itchy nose during my videos. Always. I don't know. I just, yeah. Nope. I've got banging doors and clacky windows and stuff going on. There's some high winds going on. I have to report from the weather situation that in the UK it went really cold, and then the wind just really picked up. It's lovely outside. Winds are blowing. It's all autumny, hasn't reached wintry yet, and the wind is really warm, which I love. Anyway, that's enough about weather. Thanks for watching the tutorial. So tell me in the comments what you thought of that. That fancy fairy door. I've got a big mess in my craft room and I don't know what to do. If you got this far, here's a little treat for you. I bought a house. That's all for now.